Ladies and gentlemen, guys and girls, my name is Raven, and today we're going to be looking at all of the brand new class mounts coming to 7.2. Now 7.2 has been released on the PTR a lot earlier than what most people were thinking, but at the same time, let's be completely honest here, Blizzard would have already been working on 7.2 for a very fucking long time, and now that they need testing on it, because it's still like 2, 3, 4 months away, it's going to be a while before it even drops, so they want to get as much testing as they possibly can out on it. So I thought, why not? Let's look at all the brand new mounts. In this video, I'm riding one. I got on a fucking Flight Master. And yeah, it just gave me the Death Knight one, which I thought was a little bit weird, but I'm not complaining because it looks fucking sick. So we're going to go through and look at the rest of the class mounts and see what they look like and see which one's your favorite, which one's my favorite. Let's check it out together, guys. Alright guys, so here we are, we're at MMO Champion. Thanks to these guys for giving us the like 3D modeling of it, and we're looking at the Death Knight class mounts first. So this is the one you would have seen in action in the very first video. It's the awesome green fucking like frostworm thing. Looks fucking cool. I love the fact that they, on the back, they have just like tombstone, and it's got like a couple of skulls with some fucking swords thrown through it. It looks freaking awesome. Very, very fitting for the Death Knight. Death Knights are doing pretty well. Moving on to the next one. Now this is the one I think is going to be really, really popular. The Frostworm. It looks fucking sick. The color scheme of it is just screams Death Knight to me. Just the blue and the skulls as well. Look at them. Look at them. I love it, man. And you got little fucking mini Frostmorns up top. So the Death Knights are doing very, very well, especially with the color schemes. They got some really, really just like thematic color schemes going on with the blue and the green and the red. So let's check out the next one, shall we? This guy looks like he's been through some shit. Especially those skulls. This personally, for me, I reckon, apart from like the blue one is the most thematic one, but this one is probably my favorite out of all of them, just because I'm a sucker for anything red and black, and skulls, red, black, like bone color, it just all works for me. The only thing I would probably change is the yellow fire. Probably like change that to, if that was like a red fire or something, oh man, it'd be perfect. But I'm, yeah, thoroughly liking this. It makes me wish I had a Death Knight myself. All right, guys, moving on to the next one. We're gonna be looking at the Demon Hunters. So here are the Demon Hunters, guys. Now, as a Demon Hunter main myself for the first half of this expansion, I'm not really, it's cool, but it's like, it's not anything like amazing. It's like a giant bat, but the headpiece, I reckon, for me, it's a little bit off. It doesn't fit. Same with the bone armor on the sides. I know what they tried to go with, but yeah, it's not doing it for me. Just knowing that there's a giant hulking fucking bat under there, I really just want, like, fuck all the armor off and just have the bat itself. With more like tattoos and runes, I reckon would have been way cooler, but get what you're given, I suppose. It's okay. I like the horns, the skulls. So yeah, that's the Demon Hunter, guys. Moving on to the Druid. The Druids for me have lucked out quite a bit. Like, this thing is fucking cool. Look at it. They get to turn into like a giant fucking celestial owl thing. He's got a fucking mustache. He's got little handlebar mustaches. What the fuck? It's great. I'm always like real jelly of the Druids. Alright, next one. Now, this one here is like fucking screw Ashes of Allah. Druids get to turn into fucking this thing. The color scheme is just amazing. The armor plates as well, it's like not overbearing, it suits it, which is really, really nice. So cool. Now we're moving over to, this one's quite simplistic in the color scheme, but it's nice. In the fact that it, like, you know, it has these sort of bluish and purple on the wings, which is quite lovely. And then we have the standard Tauren type one with the brown. The particle effects on the wings are just fucking beautiful. Yeah, Druids are really doing well with their class mounts. Moving on to the Hunter. So, Hunters get this awesome as fuck, like, wolf bird thing. I don't even know what this thing is, but holy shit, it looks sick. And like, you got the traps, the quiver with the arrows on it, like the pack. This is 100% nailing the theme for hunters. Like, this thing is on point like a motherfucker. Makes me really want to pick up my hunter, play him a lot more. Damn. They've also gone for, like, with the color variations, very, like, once again, earthy sort of colors and nothing too over the top, which is quite nice. Once again, suits the hunters. Damn, I fucking love this thing, man. So good. I think this one's my favorite. The color scheme on this one with the red, like I said, I like red. And this is the closest I can get to it. So yeah, this one for me is probably my favorite out of the hunters. Just such a nice mount. And it's unique too. I'm happy to see Blizzard going a bit further with the mounts and actually putting some crazy shit in there. Like this fucking wolf, owl, chocobo thing. Like, it's fucking sick. Looks nice. Alright, moving on, we got the mages. Now, some people, I've seen lots of mages complaining about it, saying it's boring, but dude, look at this thing. This is fucking one of the nicest looking mounts out of the lot for its simplicity. You got the runes going around the sides, you got these like bowls with this energy coming through, runes in the middle. It looks crisp as fuck. This thing right here is really, really nice. I wish I had my mage up to cap just so I could ride around on one of these, because holy shit. For the simplicity that it has, it's just a disc you ride around on. I'm like, no, I know people like, oh, but same Mr. Pandaria. This thing's cooler, man. This thing is way, way fucking cooler. Mages are doing very, very well with this. And then you have the fire version, which, holy shit, I love it that they actually changed it up. Instead of it just being a bowl, it's like just pure flame on the ends, where the arcane one is more of a bowl, and this thing looks evil as fuck. Now, I don't know if they're going to, I'm hoping they have runes. It's just like the model view are fucking out, but I hope they have fire runes like before going around the sides, because that adds that extra layer to it. That's really nice, and I like that they changed the rune in the middle. Damn, it looks good. And now we're going to move on to Frost. Once again, fucking good work to the Blizzard art team, changing it up. Crystals in the middle, on the sides this time. It just adds that flavor to the class. Like, you know, like I said, your glacial spiking as a frost mage. Look, you even have fucking frost, like, spikes hanging off it. It's fucking, I don't know what mages are complaining about. You guys have lucked out fucking big time with this compared to some of the other classes. Because holy shit, these things look sick. Damn. Thoroughly, thoroughly into the mage ones. Moving on to the monk. So the monk one so far, there aren't many variations of it. There's only this one, and it's okay. It's thematic for the monk, but at the same time, it's not my cup of tea. Like, yeah, it's a tiger with the armor. I'm not digging the armor. Like, I know it's very Pandarian, like they like that style of armor, but I don't know, for me, like I said, you have the mage one, you have the hunter one. It just doesn't live up to sort of the rest of them. It looks very cartoony too, like overly cartoony. With the way that the stripes are drawn on, they look very, very like Borderlands type style. But like I said, it's an okay mount, but not something I'm super into. Alright, moving on to the Paladin. Now, the Paladins believe they got dicked over. Once again, yes, they got another horse. Nothing fantastic, but at the same time, it's a fucking good horse. Like, you got your book, you got your hammer, which is really, really nice. It's a nice horse. It's not anything flashy. It's not anything amazingly over the top. Looks okay. I understand that they wanted something different, but Paladins ride horses. That's kind of their thing. So for what it is, I reckon it looks nice. I like the color scheme of this one. Let's check out some of the other ones. See, this color scheme, for me at least, it's boring. Very just bland. Like, riding around on this, I'd be like, you wouldn't even notice, man, compared to some of the other ones. But if you're into a very, very minimalistic color scheme, I suppose, yeah, this one's for you. But for me, yeah, that's boring as fuck. All right, moving on to the red version. Let's see. See, once again, they're going just the silvers. They don't stand out. Nothing about this screams, holy shit, there's a fucking awesome paladin here. And these are sort of just like, hey, yeah, there's a guy over there riding like a cool horse. I kind of get where they're coming from, but like I said, it doesn't look amazing, doesn't look bad. It's all just middle of the road. And the last one, I think, yeah, this one here, this is motherfucking Paladin. This one screams Paladin. That's the color scheme we're looking for. Now, this is one where this is what I would want as a Paladin. This is the one I'd go for, because, yeah, this is most thematic with the Paladins, with the blue and the gold and the white, and just, I'm a bastion of fucking light, get out of my way or I'll nuke you with shit. Very, very nice. Sorry you guys got another horse, but at least it's a semi-nice looking horse. I would prefer more armor, I'll give you that. I'd prefer it being a more over-the-top, tanky fucking horse, battle horse. Now that would be better, but for what you got, at least, you know, it's okay. Moving on to the priest. I fucking love these. Holy shit. It's like a giant owl. It's like an owl fucking owlbear thing. These are so cool. This color scheme is shit. I'll give you that. It's the, once again, that very toned down, boring color scheme. Not my thing whatsoever. But we'll look at the priest one, like the holy priest one. Here we go. It's a little bit better. Like, you've got a lot more color to it. The white's more vibrant. It looks okay. It looks okay. But now we get to the really, really good one, the shadow one. This is what Blizzard needs to do. More of this. More vibrant, glowing color schemes. Just go ham with that shit, man. Look at this motherfucker. Look at him. He's like glowing. He looks like he's from fucking like old school Zangarmarsh with like the glowing mushrooms and shit. This thing's cool as fuck. Now this is an owlbear, bro. I could fucking be proud riding around on. This guy's fucking sick. Priests make me jelly just because they get to ride around on a giant owlbear thing. So cool. Alright, now we're moving over to rogues. This is going to be good. Look at that motherfucker. Yes! Thank God I'm switching over to maining a rogue. Holy shit. They get to ride a giant fucking raven. Hey, see what's happening here? Or a crow, depending on where you're from. Ravens, crows, doesn't matter. Same thing. This looks fucking cool. I love it's got like its little tiny like hood thing. It's got its, can't really see it, but it's got like vials of poison on the sides right there. And just the fucking dark smoke coming off it is really fucking nice. I hope these are big. Like, I'm hoping they're not too small. I'm hoping these are big fucking raven. Because I'm fucking thoroughly digging this thing. And all the color schemes are really nice. So if you want to go for like the more traditional like bluish sort of raven, you go for this one. Or right here, you can go for the black one with the gold trims. That's really nice. I like how they changed the vials as well. The different colored vials is quite nice. And they changed like the little hoods that they get. Such a nice mount. Such a nice mount indeed. Alright, let's move on. Next we have the red one. That's so nice. I'm gonna be struggling. I don't know how you get these different skins. I gotta figure that out. But my god, I want every single version of these skins, and I hope to god they transfer after like Legion's done. I hope multiple characters can ride these maybe. That'd be cool. And you got the nice red vials. This one's pretty fucking high up there with ones that I like. I almost would have liked a more deeper blood red, like on the Kingslayer daggers. Like that would have been so much better. But it's still a very, very nice looking mount. And now over to the last one, which is a green one. Once again, not my cup of tea with green. Compared to the other ones, it sort of falls a bit flat for me just because green's okay for me, but it's not my favorite color. But end of the day, you're riding a giant fucking raven. What more do you want? Everyone reroll rogue. Do it now. Moving on to the Shaman. Now I've seen everyone go off about the Shaman one because they get to ride this motherfucker. Look at him. It's like wind lightning elemental thing. And you got like your little bum cushion you can sit on up top. It's quite nice. Finally, nice to see the Shamans getting something cool, like a giant fucking elemental. And once again, thematic as fuck. Really, really nice. Good job, Shamans. I'm assuming there will be more different color schemes and stuff coming out. Maybe a fire elemental, maybe like a water one, hopefully. That'd be really cool for them. Really, really nice. And I hope, yeah, they bring out different elementals for them to ride around on. Now, moving down to the Warlock class. Blizzard, you fucking have a hard-on for Warlocks. Look at this shit. Look at it. Look at this motherfucker. Holy shit, Warlock's lucked out again. This is like Gul'dan on steroids, man. You got the fucking Gul'dan spikes, you got the Gul'dan like rune things going on. It looks like a fucking mix between like the new version of Nightmare from Karazhan. My god. Warlocks back in vanilla had the coolest fucking mount, and now they got the fucking coolest mounts again. He's definitely up there, high up. If not first, definitely top 3. Damn, let's look at the green one. This is the Gul'dan, like screaming Gul'dan one. You got the purple robes with the green runes straight from fucking, gives me Warlords of Draenor vibes. Man, Although those last two ones are cool, and this one's probably like, you'll see every fucking Orc Warlock riding around on this one. But apart from those two, here's the one that looks the best. Color scheme wise, oh my god. This thing makes me hard as a rock. Look at it. Just the nightmarish like purple with the glow on it, the fucking gold plates, the purple runes. This one is color wise fucking perfect. With the white. I know what I'm getting on my Warlock, and holy shit, I want to know how to get this one, and I'm going to do anything for this one. I will get on my knees for you, Blizzard. Look at it. Fuck me. So good. Alright, and now we're going to be moving on to the Warrior. I'm really sorry, Warriors. I'm really sorry. Yeah. You get this thing, man. I know they're trying really hard to like have like a Warrior mount, but it's just a fucking like Vicruel fucking dragon thing. Couple spears on the back. It's shit. I'm sorry, but this thing is crap. Especially like when you look at the previous ones. Like I said, that Warlock one, look at that. Look at this motherfucker. And then look at this. It's nice for what it is, but it's nothing compared to the rest of them. So sorry about that, Warriors. I'm really sorry. If I had to rate these, I would probably go for my top 3 would be, fuck, that's a hard choice. It would have to be the Warlock one. Number 1. This thing is just absolutely, this color variant right here. This is my number 1. Mwah, nailed the motherfucking thing with a hammer. And then number 2 for me would have to be the Raven one. Either one of these 3 would do it, but fucking yes, the Raven one. Definitely number 2. Very fucking nice and rogue themed perfectly. And then as number 3, I really want to go with fucking Owlbear, but I'm gonna have to go up here with oh, it's such a hard choice. I'm gonna tie number 3 with this one here, the Druid Owl form. This thing is just way too fucking cool to pass up. This one right here, actually all 3 of the fucking Mage ones tied for number 3. They are fucking definitely up there, and all 3 of them are thematic to the point where they deserve it. And yeah, the Owlbear, this one Owlbear, the purple one, the shadow one. Look at this motherfucker. God damn. But yeah, guys, those 3 are tied for number 3 for me. So those are the class mounts coming to you guys in 7.2. They are a while away, and they're linked to the class order hold quest once you finish them. So make sure you get up to date with that as fast as you can. But yeah, if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Let me know about these. Do you like them? Which one is your favorite? I really want to know. And which one is your worst? I want to know which one you like the most. I want to know which one you think is fucking terrible, and Blizzard should be ashamed for doing that, okay? And if you want to see more videos from me, please hit the subscribe button. I shall see you all in the next video. Have a good one, guys.